Foremost, all praises. Glory and honor goes to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai Ba'ashem, Rakako Das, double honors to the elder apostles, that great millstone that taught us this true citation, all yakin, pushing this word day in and day out, doing this quick lesson, man, on the stars of heaven falling, man. Because playing for the Dallas Cowboys once upon a time was a prestigious position in this society, especially in the 90s. You know, they were so lit that, Dion went there, and then Terrell Owens went there, wearing that star was like must-see TV, back in the 90s and 2000s. But now, don't nobody give a fuck, man. Because, late breaking news, Dak Prescott, which he's a quarterback or the team leader or captain of the Cowboys, right? Burglarized with $40K of items stolen as Dallas QB is the latest star targeted after Patrick Mahomes. That's what I call him, Mahomes, man. So he act like a little sodomite, right? With his sodomite teammate, Travis Kelce. Okay, so, of course, these are 2/3 niggas, man. Here, he's received his consolation, that big $50 million a year contract, right? So, his woman was targeted, man. Best believe. Excuse me. Whoever stole it. They could have been like the car or whatever, because, she got some type of, little northern tribe broad. He's going to put her in something lavish, something plush. But, you see Dak here. He's celebrating Christmas, lined up, just bugged out of his mind, right? So this burglar stole over $40K in goods from her car as she was inside the gym. All right. Prescott's pregnant fiance fell victim on the day after Christmas, Saturnalia, when she came out of the gym to find luxury goods missing from her car. It says Sarah Ramos arrived at Pilates class and quickly rushed inside due to the rain. And it said that she forgot to lock her car door. By the time she returned to her car after class, several expensive items were gone. She was also made aware that her credit cards were being used elsewhere as she dealt with the card burglary. All right, so she lost her YSL bags and Chanel, Gucci, Louis, Prada, and cash swiped. Okay, and then you got Luka Doncic. I didn't know about this one. His home was broken into. So this is the stars of heaven fallen, man. Thieves climbed in via his bedroom window and then ran off with $30K worth of items. So, you got all these pro athletes, man. Joe Burrow, Mike Conley Jr., Bobby Portis. It says the FBI believes the robberies are part of a sophisticated crime ring targeting pro athletes, man. All right. So he's the latest. And these guys, they lucky they ain't get Sean Taylor. Sean Taylor was killed. He was a player for the Redskins 20 years ago, and he got killed trying to intervene a burglar that was in his house, and he was only armed with a knife, and the burglar had a gun. Because, everybody know how much these athletes are making. Only thing, it's crazy when their endorsement money is more or less publicly accessible than their actual salary that the team's paying them, right? So, everybody know how much they making, how much they making per game. Whether they on the road, it's easy to find that out. It's easy to find out when they practice. When the team flight visits another city for a business trip or a road game, it's easy. You can find all this out in 2 seconds, man. So when the niggas not home. And most of these niggas are proud, but they don't have security. Like, even Dak's wife going to the gym. Yeah, she may live in a good neighborhood or go to the gym in a Edomite area, but she still needs security. You know what I mean? You need a guard in the Pilates class with her and a guard in the fucking car waiting on her. All right. But you know, these niggas got a lot of pride. These rich niggas and these rich spics. They got a lot of pride, man. So they think that's going to happen to them. They think 911 is going to be readily available to them at all times. So it says, somewhat of a cartel. This is a sophisticated operation. It's not some guy that's going down to the local pawn shop. So they saying, basically what they saying is these are migrants, man. Organized migrants, man. Running up on you niggas, man. All right. NFL issued an alert. I believe I did a video on this to team security directors and the players union about criminals targeting the homes of pro athletes. All right. So November, Linval Joseph, he's a Haitian, so-called Haitian, a Levite. All right. He was burglarized. Joe Burrow's home and Luka Doncic. All right. So that's the times we living in, man, where your heroes ain't treated as heroes like they once were. This is Mark 13:24. But in those days after the tribulation, the sun shall be darkened and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars, excuse me, of heaven shall fall, and the powers that are in heaven shall be shaken. Yeah, these elites all the way down to these lower luminaries, these ball players. But you're just a pawn if you're a ball player. You're not an upper echelon elite. You just a guy to, you know, basically pull witchcraft upon the masses, man, that follow you. Okay, because Dak Prescott in the NFL circle, he's a household name. Joe Burrow, household name. Oh man, Patrick Mahomes, he's a household name. NBA, Luka Doncic, household name. So nobody gives a fuck no more, man, you know. You got these organized, which I believe they could be migrants or it could be a psyop. But these migrants, man, they like, man, the hell with you motherfuckers. You know, we taking your shit, you know. So imagine them stealing 50,000 each time, each lick when they run in the house is 50K, 50K, 50K. So hey, they good. They can go back to their country and live like kings off that one lick alone. You know, they can intentionally deport themselves already. Scripture says a man shall have no pity, you know, and this is the prelude to that, man. But he was in 2nd Ezra 15. Let me just go to 2nd Ezra 15. That'll be the easier route, man.